Well, greetings. All right. I've been uploading a lot recently. Of basically, I've been going through like an attack. Um, I was going to talk about Israel yesterday, and I got bombarded by another subject matter that's on the channel. So I'm more of realizing that some people I'm dealing with, well, not dealing with on a physical level. Well, technically yes and no, but more like demonic reincarnated beings. So they've been kind of trying to kick my ass, as you've been seeing, and been doing a pretty good job of it. Like since like been 4 months of getting my. So either way, this is about not about that. So yeah, they've been. Yeah, I was going to talk about Israel yesterday. All day long, I got bombarded by the cult, of the subject matter of yesterday's. So yeah, I mean, they were not leave me alone all day long. It's like, okay, I'll let it go, and they really want to kick my ass all weekend. They want to kick my ass. So it all comes down to Israel. So what's going on with Israel then? From my perspective, notice I haven't really talked much about it because they don't want me to for various reasons. I believe that's the hub. There's Anunnaki energies there. There's the hub of alien creation there, at least at one time. Obviously, a whole Arab world is like where humanity was put together. It's like your manufacturing. That's where it was all done. There's all different areas. People would call this, whatever, whatever area you feel it's most likely it was done. It's done in all those areas in the Arab world. You notice how Israel, they have, religion, and it's not exactly a place you want to go to. It's not exactly safe. So for various reasons. Now it's not the Jewish people. It's what else is there. So someone would call us the Jewish people. It's this group. It's that group. It's all the Jews. It's like no. I mean, the Jews do play a role in keeping our reality in existence as the chosen ones, but not look at it from a negative. If you want to look at a negative way, more power to you. They're here to keep the third dimension going, keeping the show going. Hollywood, music, religion, they kind of keep Jesus out of it. They're released to the Hebrew, and the Catholic, they kind of manipulate it in a different way. So they're giving you hints of who we are. But, it's like, even where Jesus, with the Jerusalem, where he was crucified, they kind of just, it's somebody's parking lot now, right? For done for reason. Yeah, they're here to shut it down. But, as we get spiritual awareness, as we get more knowledge, the gates will open somehow. The Anunnaki, I believe the major energies here are there in that area. Israel court. A window. Okay, I guess it's not working. Okay, maybe it's not worth it. Well, we can try it anyway. And come prepared. So you have the Supreme Court here. And you notice, of course, this isn't a very big picture, but you can look it up on your own. But it's basically Illuminati energy there. Let's put it that way. So it's a portal there. It's one of the portals, but there's much more going on there. But it's sacred land, and it's an alien presence. As it comes out, I believe that's the hub where all the alien beings kind of get together and everything. I don't know if they're seen where they are seen somewhere. I believe there are in the physical. There's in some area, somewhere in Israel. I don't know, probably underground, most likely, but definitely are seen there in in the physical. So yeah, I mean, I connected this before. I believe the Arab world was always hostile because a lot of alien energies are there. But now I'm seeing, they don't want me to connect to this stuff. So they're attacking me left and right when we talk about this guy going to cult and demonic girlfriend and all that nonsense. They're trying to stop me, basically, shut me down. Doing a hell of a job of it. Bravo, doing a hell of a job. For 4 months, I've been taking a beating from a demonic girlfriend, and it's been an energy I cannot figure out. It's so rooted into, yesterday I felt it last night after I got done doing my rant or connection. I felt her connected to the lower realms. It's like, wait a minute, that must be the demonic realms. So yeah, she incarnated through there. So I felt also when many of us leave this earth, she's going to stay here along with others. One other cult leader, buddy over there. So yeah, they just recycle into this world. So I've been battling her forever. I've known her forever. So adversary, whatever it might be, come to the light side. I don't know if that's ever going to work. It's just an energy I've never encountered before. Anything like this is not a normal person. She's not anything of a normal person. So anything I'm saying, we got to put a different lens of a different point of view on it. Anything I've said about her, she's not your average person in any shape or form. So normal people will not act that way. Let's put it that way. But aside of that, I'm not going to go into that anymore. Well, demonic beings, I'm going to have to talk a little bit about that, my perspective of it. It's like the vampire reality, kind of get an idea of how they operate. My favorite, they love it here. Oh, of course they do. This is their place. This is their playground. They love alcohol, drugs. They love, they love infidelity. They love all of it. Of course they love it here. Anytime they say they love it here, depending on the person, some people say, I love this life. It's like, okay, you're all right. You're not a demon being. But then some people are. So it's on how you look at it. You have to have you have to kind of, I've heard about demonic beings, but not like this. So a whole nother vocabulary. So that's something else to look out for. I always think about beings attaching themselves, attacking. Yeah, I got understanding of all that. That is something new. Somebody in the physical, that's a demonic incarnation. That's a new one. So I'm not going to go into details here, but yeah, I'm not bringing it up anymore. I'm done with it. I've beaten it to death forever, and because I can't get rid of it. I figure if I talk about it, I can get rid of it. That didn't work. So anyway, all right, back to Israel. Yeah, from what on my perspective is, the more we channel Israel's energies, of course, they're not going to like that too much. Wonder why it's been taking a beating for a while, and that's the thing. You want this knowledge. You want the fourth dimension. You're going to take a beating for it. Not to say what the fuck I'm going to get from all of this, but I feel like, you just got to not have any fear. And I feel like I feel that Israel is the doorway to everything else. Like, channel the energies of it. You tap into it. You don't have to go there physically. It's a hostile place for a reason. I believe some Jews are against Gentiles a lot for a reason. They want to put people against each other. So if you're for Jews against them, they want you to all fight among each other. That's the whole idea. But once you put all that aside, I want to see what's running the show. That's when they start appearing, I'm assuming. I'm not sure how they're going to do that, but it's all in Israel. It's all of it. It's all in the Arab world, but Israel is the main gateway, the doorway there. Like I said, I felt Anunnaki all over that. Doesn't mean there's other beings there are, but I feel like Anunnaki's running the show. So it's like they kind of took control off of various reasons. So yeah, so when you tap into stuff, you gotta be careful. Your life goes to hell. Don't be surprised. Because let me tell you, I mean, and that's the thing. These beings, they know what you're going to get into before you know, and so they plan their attack. My whole weekend has been hell. Now I know why. I never talk about Israel. I don't think I never look into it. It's like, against. I just, I'm looking at the Arab world. Israel is never on my list until now. Now it's number one on the list. There might be other places, but I think Israel's number one. There's Qatar. There's other Arab places, of course. Saudi Arabia. What it comes down to it, the mysteries of Israel. I'm not going on an attack or anything like that. Not at all. Here to release information and walk any mysteries. And I think I felt like, yeah, like weapons or something, like Anunnaki weapons there. Surprised that right. Like fourth dimensional weapons. No surprise there, right? And a lot of this is diversion, like the secret space program is kind of diversion. Everything, this coronavirus is a diversion. Everything is a diversion. But that's okay. That's, nobody's bad to connect whatever you want to. Nothing. There's no bad in everything. If you're a human that doesn't believe in any of this stuff, I don't blame you. It's like, I really don't blame you. That would be, yeah, it's like going back into the Matrix, right? Take your blue pill and go back into the Matrix. Well, yeah, because it's going to get more weird. Yeah, it's 2020. This is the timeline of release of knowledge. So it makes sense why I connected to Demon Girl before this. I had no idea. I mean, they know stuff before we do. So, everything makes sense. Everything fits together. Well, sort of. I feel once knowledge of Israel gets released somehow, I don't know if anybody's going to believe it, but it is a lock and key. It will unlock a great deal. I don't have any high expectations, but somehow, some way, just channeling those energies will unlock. It'll heal a lot of people, I think. There's a lot of wounds there, but they want to shut down the alien energies there with religion to cover up the alien energies, add religion around it. It's all just the gods, right? Yeah, of course. But I believe actually the Hebrew is one of the first religions, or the, how do we call it, Hebrew Bible, or either way, it's the first religion, one of them. And most important, yeah, it does have Pharaoh connected to it, of course. Egyptian, of course. That's more to hide stuff. They're hiding a whole shitload there for obvious reasons. So we become aware of what's going on. There's so much conflict in the Arab world. They don't want you to know what's there. It's keeping the show going on. But when the show comes to an end, where there was hostility comes peace. And then your aliens start to arrive here and there. So it's like connecting to Israel is kind of unlocking the key to alien DNA, alien knowledge. I don't know how. Just channeling energies for right now. Just put the information out there and see what happens. And, put the best intentions out there. There's no fear in any of this. I'm not going to hate any Jewish people or anything like that, or anybody for any race. It's not. It's just about unlocking Earth's history's magic. That's what this is all about. As you can tell, I mean, recent uploads I've been doing, probably haven't been myself for a long time. Well, yeah, because they try to derail me, shut me down. This world tries, anyway, it depends. I mean, if you're trying to connect to sacred information, they want you, I don't know, what's a good word for dead? And it's true. They want to drive you crazy, have you kill yourself or whatever it is, or cause you to do something, shut you down. So connecting to hidden information is not as easy as it might sound. It might sound all exciting and all that secret information, but it comes with a price, and it can drive you freaking insane. Trust me, I've proven that. So yeah, if you've been following me for a while, you have seen somebody go insane almost on a daily basis. So yeah, it's just, where is this going? Hope it gets better from now on. I don't think it can go any lower than this. I don't think so. But yeah, expect Anunnaki, Israel, connections, knowledge, But yeah, there is a such thing as I'm gonna go on this topic too heavily, but I will have to dive into a little bit here and there about demonic beings reincarnating as humans. You already see it in preachers and stuff like that. So they have to. I mean, they're here to slow us down. Yes, they have infiltrated the spiritual communities, no doubt about it. Like the one I was mentioning, I'm not going to mention names. I'm not mentioning anything anymore. I'm not mentioning shit. But those that know what I'm talking about, probably best that don't put it out there. Yeah. Well, the two individuals I've been talking about, female are definitely demonic reincarnated beings. No doubt about it. I don't doubt it. If I sound like a crazy person, depends on how you look at it. Yeah. We don't have all the knowledge. We have this, we have that. Come to us. We know what's better for you. Like our vices, drugs, and everything. Like, we love this world. It's like, okay. So it's trickster energies. So the more you know how to identify it, it's hard to identify. I thought it was kind of easy. You kind of have to go through it to really see it. You kind of have to get hit with their energies to really. It makes it easier to identify. I give it that. So, anyway, those that want to connect to only positive sometimes might see this stuff, but not always, because a lot of these beings put a lot of positivity out there too. They can do anything they want. They're tricksters. They can do anything. So that doesn't mean they can't hide it forever. But yeah, like I said, I've experienced something I've never experienced ever before. This is not a normal person. So I'm not going to put that energy out there anymore. That's it. But we are going to go into more Israel, alien connections, Arab world, alien connections. I have no choice. But definitely Israel, not to beat it or pound, not to criticize it, just to unlock it. Do the best we can. I'll just put information out there and see what happens. See what clicks, and just here to, heal the earth. Yes, they created a lot of racism here. They created all this divide. Well, humanity, it feels like humanity in the beginning was kind of meant to be tested. Once it got refined and it looked pretty decent, and it had its moment of paradise, it's like, okay, now let's screw them. It's like, okay, we'll see what they got. And it's like, holy shit, these guys are freaking dark. So it's like we didn't realize they were this dark. So, it was every creation. You never know what's going to come of it. It's like a Frankenstein monster. You have no idea. So, when I say we're monsters, but, any type of creation, you don't know where it's going to go. People that make movies don't know where it's going to go. Anybody that's a creator doesn't know where things are going to go. So, just, that's the adventure of it. So, with Israel, to add one more thing, Israel's like, it's like a headquarters of alien energies, like a hub for visitation, just to sort things out, something like that. I want to say it's almost like a that's where all the alien supplies are put there, and then scattered about. It's just like a place for alien meetings, and all just had an alien vibration there. And if anybody's there, you connect to it psychically, feel it. Yeah, it's not exactly friendly, but then again, when Earth went to its, I don't know if it was ever friendly. It might not have been. It might have been at a high energy, but there's a lot of quite questionable energies there in the past too, even at a six-dimensional energy. So, which would make sense. So you have to have a little bit of everything. So, they're just solving the puzzle, and they don't make it easy. We're not always meant to solve certain layers. Sometimes you have to wait for certain doors to open. 2020 is a door. Is there going to be alien connection here? It's a possibility. Anything's possible right now. So we'll find out. All right. Wish everyone blessings. If your support webinar is